Yo, what is up, boys? Welcome back to another free pick video where I'm going to be hooking you guys up with my best NFL locks for today's game. Going to be hooking you guys up with two huge free plays. One of these will be a 10x payout like you see on the screen here. So if you guys want access to that, just make sure you stay tuned. And we're also going to be having the Chiefs versus Chargers game going on today. So hopefully this game is a lot better than yesterday. Yesterday we had a little bit of weather issues. We had a bunch of penalties. A little bit of a mess. We're going to go over that in just a second. But before we do, I have to hook one of you guys up with a free month of VIP picks. So if you guys want a free month, all you guys have to do is drop a like on this video. We're going to do 75 likes. So once we get to 75 likes on this video, because obviously I had to go way too low. We crushed it yesterday way before the game started. So 75 likes, just drop a comment down below. It's going to get you entered to win a free month of VIP picks. It could be of anything, guys. Let me know how your slips went yesterday. I know the game was kind of shaky. I seen a bunch of people miss by like one leg, or it could be, it could be of anything. Just drop a comment down below. Make sure you guys are subscribed. I will be picking supporters because you guys supporting the video for completely free. I'm going to support you guys for free as well. So the winner for yesterday's video looks like it is going to be JT. If you're watching this video right now, drop a comment down below so I can get in contact with you, hook you up with your free month of VIP picks. And as simple as that, guys, the easiest way to get in VIP is just to keep supporting the video. So hopping into yesterday's game, we were doing great, especially that first half, guys, and then we had an hour weather delay and that threw our whole slip off. Before that, Pickens was getting deep targets, Saquon Barkley was running the ball, and CeeDee Lamb was on fire. He had like 6 or 7 receptions already. And then we had an hour weather delay. Pickens was getting penalties. CeeDee Lamb was dropping crazy balls that we needed for us to hit our slip. And then that just ended up costing them the game. So hopefully we don't have to worry about that today. Actually, we don't have to worry about that today because they are playing in a dome. We're going to go over that in just a second. But right before we do, guys, you see these 10x plays that we have on the screen. We're going to have a lot of these on the weekend, guys. The weekend is going to be our most profitable part of the week. It's like this every single football season because all the NFL games and college football games, as you can see how we mixed and matched college football and NFL last year, we're going to be doing that again this year. So we did sell out of the year pass, guys. So congratulations to everybody who caught it before the season started. But if you guys want like the best time to hop on, I recommend the weekend pass, guys. It's going to be the best bang for your buck. I just restocked this to 5. We only have 4 remaining already. 25 bucks gives you the entire weekend worth of plays. That's NFL, NBA, college football, MLB, all of that, guys. So whatever we have on the weekend, you get access to all of that. And we have a bunch of plays like these going on for football. So if you guys want access to that, I will have this link down below in the comment section. For regular VIP, today's about the same. And then let's jump over to today's game. So we have Chiefs versus Chargers, guys. Mahomes versus Herbert. As you can see, they are playing in a dome, so we don't have to worry about that hour-long weather delay that we had yesterday and throwing off some of the players. As you can see, starting lineups on both sides look pretty solid. Stays about the same as we expected. And then we're going to jump into the first prop that I'm taking from this game. So the first one I'm going to be going with and loving a bunch, guys, I'm going to be taking Ladd McConkey. So I'm going to be taking him over his 24.5. I think it's 24.5, not 29.5, but 24.5 over on ParlayPlay. His first half receiving yards. So make sure you guys have that first half entered when you're looking for this prop. You can play the 29.5 as well. I'm taking it 24 just to be a little bit safer because I'm playing bigger units on it. But as you can see, he gets a lot of his work done in this first half. His last, 8 games in a row, he went way over this line, doubling it in most of these games. In the first half alone, and he only had this one miss right here. Let's look at his targets. So he gets around 8.1 targets, 6.1 receptions in the first half alone, guys. This is only showing those stats. So if we look at it, 14 targets right here, 9 receptions. Let me just make sure these are first half stats. Oh no, these are the entire game stats down here. So in the first half, he's probably getting about half of that. I'll go back to that receiving yards play. So in this game, he had 14 targets, 9 receptions, 5 here, 8 and 6. So he's getting around, if he gets around 5 or 6 receptions in today's game, like they also project him to, he should easily be able to cover this. We look at his longest receptions and see he does get a lot of deep plays as well. We can see right here, 40, 47. This one he had 86. Of course, this is kind of an outlier play. I don't expect him to get 86 in today's game, but these 40 and 30, 20-yard plays look more realistic. So he can honestly cover this, and looks like about 1 pass, guys. He could get that 1 off and then cover this game in the first half. And like I said, he gets a lot of his work done here. And when we go look at the rankings for today, we can see the Kansas City receiving yards defense. They are ranked 16th. There's what, 32 teams in the NFL, and they're about middle. They're literally halfway or just about middle of the pack when it comes to their receiving yards defense. So that's pretty good for us. We don't have, going against the #1 team. Scrolling down, we can look at yards and their receiving yards defense as well. So yards per play, we can see the Chargers were ranked 12th last season, and then we can see that the Kansas City Chiefs defense ranked 20th in defending yards per play. Passing yards, the Chargers were ranked 7th, getting around 206 passing yards a game. And then for the Kansas City Chiefs defense, you can see that they were ranked 14th in the league, giving up about 222 yards per game. So Herbert should be able to have a pretty great game. They are a more pass-heavy team, as you can see. Pass rate, they do about 55% of their plays are passing plays, 45% run plays. Now they did just pick up Omarion Hampton, so that could change a slight bit. But I believe they're still going to be more pass heavy. Herbert is a pretty good QB when it comes to passing the ball, and with Ladd, you saw the stats. Saw the stats last season. A little voice crack there. You can see 197 yards, 95, 94. A really great receiver when it comes to getting his yards. But as we saw, a lot of his work is in that first half. So I'm going to be playing this one over 24.5. We go look at the game projections for today. Once again, this is a rough estimate. Yesterday's projections were pretty close when it came to the score and everything. So today they have Chiefs winning 22-20. We can scroll down here and kind of look at the projections for this game. They have Mahomes going around 250 so far, and then we can look at Pacheco rushing yards, Kareem Hunt. Go down here to receiving yards. They have Kelce being the #1. I doubt Kelce gets to that 50 yard the way he's playing at the end of last season. I don't know if they could switch it up, but I believe Worthy's probably going to be the #1 target here, getting most of those yards with Rice being out. And then we can go to the Chargers side of the ball, which we have that first prop on. And you can see, like I said, Omarion Hampton, they have him getting around 12.9 rushing attempts in this game. I believe Najee Harris can pull up maybe a little bit more than 5, but you have Omarion Hampton rushing the ball about 12-13 times, only for around 50 rushing yards. Herbert, they have projected only throwing for around 204. Like, once again, take these projections with a grain of salt. I believe Herbert is probably going to be more around that 240 yard game when it comes to his passing yards. Looking at the matchup, scrolling down, we can see Ladd, once again, #1 receiver. We saw it in the lineup. He's the wide receiver 1. It's projected to be around 5.1 targets and then 69 yards, kind of what they're projecting him to be around. Once again, these are rough estimates. He probably go over this line, especially if this game is as good as expected to be. We have no weather delays, nothing, of that sort to worry about. So that's going to be the first prop, and then we're going to be taking that 24.5 over first receiving yards and pairing that up with Patrick Mahomes to go over 3.5 rushing attempts. Now, I thought his line would be a little bit higher when I went to go look at it. I was expecting to be around 4.5, especially with the matchup that they've had. We can go to the head-to-head game over here as well. They did have a head-to-head game last year. We can see he had 30 yards in the first half. We're playing this over 24.5, so it's good that he covered there. But also in the head-to-head for Patrick Mahomes, for 3.5 rushing yards, both head-to-head games he covered. He had 4 rush attempts in this game and then 5 rush attempts in the first game last year. And then the last 10 games, you can see these 3 were really solid. 4, he had 11 in this game and then 7 here. So he was rushing the ball a good bit more. And also, the Chargers defense should be able to put a little bit of pressure on Mahomes, make him roll out the pocket, which will eventually just lead to him running the ball. So we can go over here and look at the offense versus defense and see the Chargers, and we can scroll down and look at their. We can go to QB hits. They're ranked 13th when it comes to QB hits. And then offense, the Chiefs were ranked 29th. QB hurries, they were ranked 30th, so they didn't run a lot of blitz plays. But we can go over. We can also see sacks. They were ranked 6th last season, and the Chiefs were ranked 15th. So they should be able to get to the QB and pressure him a little bit more with their D-line. Going down here, we can look at his rush attempts and rush shares. You guys can check that out if you want to as well. And then we can look at the pass rate. They are a pretty pass-heavy team, but like I said, they're putting pressure on Mahomes when he's rolling out that pocket. If he doesn't have anything open, he's just going to run that ball and go right out of bounds to the sideline or go slide. So we should be able to go over this 3.5 pretty easily. We can see Patrick Mahomes has exceeded 3.5 rush attempts in 4 out of his last 5 games as well. He's averaging 5.6 rush attempts per game. So in those last 5, like I said, he was getting a lot, and I expect that to continue. If we scroll up and go back to that last 10, you can look at the last 5, and that's the little insight that we just looked at. We're going to be taking both of these. Lad McConkey over first half receiving yards at 24.5, not 29.5. But once again, if you only have 29, you can probably just play it there. It's pretty safe. And then Patrick Mahomes over at 3.5. I'm going to be going over on ParlayPlay, and this is where I'm going to pair that, guys. So ParlayPlay so far has been the best app for me. You guys have been seeing me play on this a lot for WNBA, MLB, and now NFL. My top 2 apps are probably going to be ParlayPlay and Dabble, as you see in the videos. I'm going to be crushing those apps. I like ParlayPlay because, one, they're going to hook you up with a deposit bonus. If you guys have not already joined this app, I highly recommend you guys to. I have it linked down below in the comment section. I said that because anything you put in when you first join this app, they're going to double it. So it's an easy way to build your bankroll. Let's say you have $50 left to play with right now, and that's all you have. You put 50 into this app, they're going to double it, so you have 100 total to play with. So that covers you for the entire weekend, guys. They're going to do that up to $100. And then also, they have a bunch of promos. As you can see right here, they got Kelsey boosted at 47.5. I think his normal line is 50, and it's a 2.05 payout. Now, they have a bunch of these type of plays. We just go to promo, and they do a bunch of these. But I'm not going to be running that Kelsey one. I don't think he's going to be the main target for this one. But if you guys like that, you can run it. As we see right here, we got Lad over his first half receiving yards at 24.5. Pairing that up with Patrick Mahomes over 3.5 rush attempts. I'm going to be locking this in with 2 units. I'm putting the 250 to win 657 tonight. Should be a nice play. Going to be excited to watch this one hit. Going to go ahead and lock that in on the screen for you guys. So that's the first play that I have for you guys. And then we're going to go to a 10x payout play. So remember, guys, ParlayPlay, if you want this, link down below in the comment section. Highly recommend that one. But the best one you're going to need for this NFL season, especially if you guys are on the free plan or in VIP, guys, make sure you guys go over on Dabble. So this is the parlay bonus. If you scroll down, I'm going to show you guys this Dabble play that we're locking. So this one is linked down below in the comment section as well. Probably going to be the best offer. You guys literally can join Dabble right now and run this exact play. So if you have not already joined Dabble, use promo code ApexBetz or use that link down below. As soon as you guys join, they're going to put $25 into your account instantly. You don't even have to make any deposits. But if you do, kind of help you out, get some more plays for this weekend. So you guys can join Dabble right now, $25 free. Lock this play in, guys. I have high expectations for this play. Should be a really easy hit, guys. Like I said, I expect Herbert and Lad to have a great game. So if Herbert hits his passing yards, Lad easily is going to go over that 71.5. with him being his #1 target. And I'm going to be correlating that Patrick Mahomes 3.5 rush attempts with his rush yards. So if he goes to 4 or 5 rush attempts, he should be over this rush. I gotta reload this, I'm not sure why. Should be over, scroll down, should be over his rush yards. So I can move this back to 150. So 16.5 rushing yards is what we're going to be taking it at on the over. I'm also going to be taking Xavier Worthy. Like I said, I don't think Kelsey's going to be the #1 guy, especially how they were playing at the end of last year. Worthy should be coming out here. And if they have Patrick Mahomes going for around 50, what, 250 I think they have it at. They're projected to be around 250 passing yards. If he gets anywhere near those guys, Worthy should easily be able to clear this 59.5 receiving yards. I'm not going to run the Patrick Mahomes passing yards play. Like I said, I don't know if he's going to get that many passing yards, but this should be a really nice game. A lot of back and forth. Really 2 great passing teams. But like I said, I expect a little more like pressure on Mahomes to kind of roll out of that pocket and convert some of those pass attempts into rush attempts. So I'm going to be locking this play in, guys. A 10x payout. Another reason you guys should join Dabble. One, of course, that $25 when you use that promo code. You only get that using that code, but also the 10x play, guys. You're not going to be able to correlate a lot of these plays on any other app and then get a 10x payout for them. PrizePicks, they're probably going to give you like a 7x payout. You get 3 more units just for running this on a different app, guys. So highly recommend Dabble. Join that link down below in the comment section and lock this play in, guys. Literally a free play, 25 bucks. Throw it on here. If you win, you get 250 just off this play alone. So really nice payout here. And then of course ParlayPlay, guys. Make sure you have that first one in, where we're going to be running that. Ignore this. I had to get that boost out of the way for some reason to make you play one. They give you like $1 PrizePicks play or something. I had to lock that in so I could get this play. And we have 3.5 rush attempts for Mahomes, and then we have Lad over 24.5 receiving yards. So lock both of these in if you guys love them. Really like the lineups, really like the matchup so far. Once again, they're in a dome. We don't have to worry about that hour-long weather delay. I know a lot of you guys hated that over in the Discord. I got pretty bored waiting as well. but they are in a dome, so we should be able to watch this game with no interruptions. And remember guys, if you want to be able to get the best bang for your buck, that weekend pass, guys, we have a ton of games on Sunday. We should be able to correlate, hopefully, maybe 10 plays on Sunday alone. If we cash out 2 of those plays, we'll be up huge, guys. We're going to be going for a bunch of these 10x payouts. Really nice. And then once again, you're not going to be able to do this anywhere else. So if you haven't already joined Dabble, make sure you do so before Sunday so we can lock these plays in. And that's about it, guys. So good luck with all your bets, and I will catch you guys over in VIP for the rest of the plays.